What's up, everyone? Today we're going to be discussing the assassination of Charlie Kirk. As you know, today he was shot in the neck and very violently and quickly bled out. Um, so we're going to go ahead and be discussing that, and we're going to take a look at some stuff here. Um, so basically, this was a tweet by Nick Fuentes. He pretty much says, "This feels like a nightmare, one of the most horrific things I've ever seen. I feel absolutely gutted and devastated. Pray for Charlie Kirk's soul, his young family, and for our country." And it says here, the violence and hatred has to stop. Our country needs Christ now more than ever. So basically, yeah, it looks like he's very upset with this. It looks like we're never going to see that debate between them, which sucks. I really was looking forward to that. Um, and he's right. I mean, there is a lot of political violence going on, and it seems to be going on the right. You know what I mean? Not only that, even in Germany, there's the AfD members. I think 7 or 8 were already assassinated as well. So it's a lot of crazy stuff happening right now. So let's go on and see what else there is to this story here. Um, as we can see here, these videos. It's going to show um, as soon as Charlie got shot, the whole crowd got freaked out. Everyone started running and stampeding over each other. So let's go ahead and take a look here at that. So, yeah, as you can tell, everyone's freaked out. But if you look closely here, there is somebody running on the roof. So I'll go over it right there. Right there. So when it replays again, you'll be able to see this guy running right to left on the roof. Play one more time. You see it. There he goes. So, I mean, come on. The first time it was with Trump. Now there's somebody else on the roof. And there's more angles to this. Look right there. See? Close up of the roof. And look, this is pretty much what we're looking at. So Charlie Cook was he was right here, it looks like, and this is where the sniper was running. So this is more than 400 feet, it looks like. So it's a pretty good range there to snipe somebody at. And if we look here, this is actually footage for some people. It looks like, I believe this was before the actual shot went off. It appears to be two friends seeing the guy proning, like in a sniping position on the roof.
Can right up.
Yeah. You think he'd already be in place?
You would think
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that
So there's
looks like
somebody
somebody
on
in
the
a
roof right
prone position, just ready to
there.
shoot.
Fan? He just ran from over. Where's my finger? Whoa. From over there, ran in, and now he's right there. Just saying. Just get right up.
Yep. So, I mean, just by
Get right
looking at
up.
these people
Yeah. You
walking,
think he'd already be in place?
yeah, it all looks
You would
normal.
think that.
Like you can see
Get
all the
right up.
students or
Yeah.
whatever down there. Yeah, no one's panicking, but he did observe somebody on the roof just proning down and taking a position. So yeah. And it was described that the person was wearing all black, and that looks to be the case here. Let me see here. So we're gonna look at some other stuff as well, which really caught my eye. Um, there's this guy here on Twitter says not sure Gnosis is his name, and he pretty much uploaded this screenshot from Harrison H. Smith, which I believe is from Infowars. He says, "I'm not gonna name names, but I was told by someone close to Charlie Kirk that Charlie Kirk thinks Israel will kill him if he turns against them." And that guy asked if this was true, and it's yes. So I actually went ahead and looked for myself, and yeah, it's legit. The original post is right here. It was actually posted on August 13th of 2025, so about a month ago it looks like. So that is very crazy. Let's see here, and then this guy put it perfectly here, which to me makes a lot of sense. Because if this is true, if he was pushing away against Israel, this could have been a very big problem for them. Because look, he says, He used to be an Israel loyalist. He feared Israel would kill him. He started mildly criticizing Israel. He said Epstein was Mossad. He let anti-Zionists speak at his events. Zionist media started attacking him. Someone shot him in his jugular. 200 yards, well, 400 yards it looks like. And then Yahoo tweets within minutes. Patsy gets arrested and acts guilty, which is, I believe, the bald guy, because I think the actual shooter did get away. Assassin escapes without a trace, and then Yahoo tweets a longer message. Um, yeah, and the reason why I do believe it leans towards the you-know-whos is because if you think about it, he was very popular, Charlie Kirk, and he had a giant, huge following. And I believe TPUSA was more popular than the RNC at this point in time. So if you think about it, you kind of could kill two birds with one stone here. So the first being that if you take out Charlie and he's going to push his, if he starts to push his audience away from supporting Israel, then that's going to take a lot of power away from Israel. So why would they want that? And yeah, that's pretty much that would make the most sense to me. And another interesting thing that I want to look at here is pretty much with Oyen Schroyer reposted from this guy named Hans. And I find this very interesting. It just says here the very real possibility, judging by how the assassination was carried out, and that the assassin got away, that this wasn't some lone nut, but a professional hit is extremely disconcerting because a professional operation implies planning, resources, and possibly a client or network behind it, meaning this could be a part of a larger, far more dangerous threat. And it's absolutely right. I mean, everything about it just screams like, yeah, it was some type of setup here. I mean, the fact that he was put into position and then it was a clean shot from over 400 yards out, and that this random bald guy made a huge distraction so that the actual shooter could get away, you know what I mean? To me, it leans more towards the you know who's setting this up because yeah, I believe it is to their benefit to retain power and to also divide us even further because typically, I believe that's what they do with the media, their propaganda, getting us involved with bombing Iran, stuff like that. It's never to our benefit, and we're sending them billions and billions and billions, and then they push laws that only benefit them, like anti-Semitism. You can't criticize them, can't question them, or else it's a crime. So I do believe that it is something more than we think. I do believe that the you-know-whos are definitely involved with this. Um, but other than that, guys, that is pretty much my take on this whole thing. Feel free to leave any comments that you want. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you think it was maybe the you-know-whos or maybe some type of crazy loony liberal. Just let me know. Other than that, y'all have a great rest of your day or night. And yeah, this is definitely shitty news, and it really sucks that this has to happen. And the fact that people are celebrating this is very disgusting. Other than that, guys, take care.